everyone, and welcome back to the Man's Kitchen. Today we're going to make a video on how to make some egg rolls, just the way Grandma used to do it. I think I really have no idea how she made them, but this is what I'm going to make. Alright, I hope those looked good. I really have no idea because I haven't made them yet, but right now I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button before I show you how to do that. Obliterate the like button, leave me a comment down below, and you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Today we're going to make some egg rolls, and for that we're going to need some egg roll wrappers. We've got some sprouts, and on sale at the store was some shredded carrots and some already cooked chicken. So it's gonna be nice and easy. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say you have to do everything by hand. You have to do everything from scratch. You have to buy raw chicken and cut it up. I mean, if there's a good deal, take advantage of a good deal. And you know, just do what you can. Stretch your grocery budget if you have to. I mean, that's why we're cooking from scratch and not buying these already frozen to begin with. So if you can get stuff on sale to cut a couple corners, save some time, go for it. Because there's nothing more valuable than your time. So that's basically, we're gonna put some salt and some pepper in there, and that's kind of it. Nothing too special to these. The seasoning, really, you're going to get the flavor from when you dip them in the sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a pan, and we're going to use our wok, and we're going to fry up our sprouts with our carrots, and then we're going to slice up our chicken. So we'll show you how to do all that next. So we're starting out with a preheated wok, and we're just going to add a little bit of spray, and we're going to fry up those sprouts. We're adding our salt and pepper here. I'm not like trying to cook the sprouts. I just like to use heat as a way to bind the ingredients, the seasoning. So I put the salt, pepper, garlic powder, and oregano in there. And I used about half the sprouts in the first batch. And again, I'm just heating them enough to get some steam on there, and that heat will help bind the flavors. So we're going to pour that out, and we're going to wash, rinse, and repeat. We got the second batch of sprouts in there, same thing, just use some spray. Some canola, some Pam, whatever, some spray. Now I went with spray with the carrots, which wasn't the right thing to do. I'm going to end up putting some oil in there. And the nice thing is that the pan is smoking hot-ish, so the oil just gets hot, it's fine. We did the salt, pepper, garlic powder, oregano, and cinnamon into the carrots. And we're just going to cook them up. I'm not trying to lose the crunch. I'm just cooking them enough to help the flavors, to open up the seasonings and let the flavors bind to the vegetables. Your herbs were always better if you put a little toast on them. So now we are just going to mix everything up loosely here with the tongs. And you can see now we're grabbing some chicken, that pre-cooked chicken I talked about. We're just going to cube it up real fast with our knife and throw it in. So super easy recipe so far. All we've had to do is warm up two different vegetables and cut some chicken. And make sure, so when you put your seasonings in your vegetables, when you're tasting it, if it's a little too strong, remember you're putting in bland chicken. So once you mix that up, it's gonna balance out. So we have our cornstarch slurry. We just follow the directions on the egg roll wrappers. Coincidentally, Wings makes these wrappers, and these are the exact same, this is the same dough that they make for their lasagna noodles we get at the restaurant. It just cut to a different size. So like a diamond, we're just going to bring the sides over, and then we're going to bring the top up, and then we're going to try and fold it like an envelope kind of dealio. So there. And just make sure, so I'm always nervous about deep frying stuff like this and having oil get into the sides, so I always pay extra attention when pinching the sides down. And we're just going to start loading our tray with these. So you can guess about an ounce per wrap, and that should tell you how many wraps you need if you know how much product you had. Like we had a pound of sprouts, 10 ounces of carrots, so that puts us at 26 ounces plus the chicken. So that's about an ounce per. So we got our oil hot. I didn't use a thermometer in the wok. I did it all in the wok. I just took some water on the tip of my finger and threw it in, and it sounded like sizzling bacon or raindrops on a tin roof. So the when you put these in, make sure you lay them away from you so you don't burn yourself. And fry them in batches. Obviously, you're not going to fit all of them in that wok at once. Take them out when they're golden brown and crispy because they're done. You're going to notice too, by cooking the vegetables ahead, you don't have to cook the crap out of the brown wrappers there. You don't have to cook them so much because you're worried about cooking the insides. Alright guys, you just saw how we made up the spring rolls, and I couldn't even wait to get on camera to start eating them. And you may have saw some hands running in and out of the finished tray. I don't know if I zoomed in on it or not, but we were eating them while we were going. So you can make some sauce, you can buy some sauce. I got leftover sauce from last time we ordered Chinese. We just didn't open up some of the packages. Frying up the vegetables ahead of time, I do that because I think it helps to bind the seasonings or the herbs or spices. Also, everything, I didn't have to fry them too long, and the inside's hot, and everything's still crispy. So just like a little light fry, I think really speeds up the process a bit. And don't overdo it on the dough, or the wrapper. So anyways, these are delicious. I'm going to keep eating my plate of egg rolls here. You're going to obliterate, destroy, smash, mutilate that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And until next week, you've been in the man's kitchen.